Namaste and welcome to our channel on Cloud9. Sports and workouts started for me at an early age of 6 and went on through my school years as I was getting trained to be a competitive swimmer. Strength and stamina, two most important aspects of the sport. And to achieve this, my diet would often involve a lot of eggs and chicken for protein. Things changed a lot over the years, and one day in college I just decided I would stop eating non-veg altogether. But the one thing that remains uncompromised and unchanged is my focus on fitness and workouts, and it's only getting better.
Sheetal and I are workout buddies for the last 2 years and continue to be inspired by the larger community of our friends and family who are actively into workout and completely vegetarian or vegan. Joining us today are two lovely friends of ours and experts in their own fitness industry.
Hello everyone, I am Payal Agarwal from The Food Devotee and I specialize in plant-based cooking workshops.
Hi, my name is Abhishek. I'm a vegan bodybuilder and I'm a certified personal trainer from American College of Sports Medicine and a certified strength and conditioning specialist and a nutrition specialist from American Council on Exercise. Protein is required for growth and structural development of our body. Half of the protein is reserved as our skeletal muscle, 15% is in skin and blood, and rest makes up to the visceral tissues like liver and kidney. Protein quality is determined by the digestibility score, that is the amount of amino acid present in the food. So the amount of amino acids present in the non-veg food is more, no doubt, but it is not at all applicable in today's era. It's because the animals have been injected with estrogen, antibiotics and growth hormones, etc. And also the animals are kept in a very unhygienic conditions. So the common belief that we are getting protein and B12 vitamin from animals is completely turning out to be a myth. So today when we go to a gym, many times we are advised to eat meat and eggs without any analysis of our
body type, lifestyle and what our roots are in terms of food habits. Not all bodies are the same and not everybody can follow the same diet.
Another myth is about whey protein in India, which is broken down by the fact that a survey done in 2016 which shows that 68% of the milk in the market is adulterated. So if you are looking for protein supplements, seeing the current circumstances, please choose plant-based protein over whey protein in India.
While plant-based food is getting increasingly popular all around the world, but protein is still equated with having to consume either milk, meat, dairy and especially eggs. So now I am going to share few of the protein sources which is easily available in all our Indian households. So the first thing that comes to our mind I think is dals. So any kind of dal, legumes, beans or pulses. Then the next thing which comes to the list is our nuts and seeds, which can be used in so many various ways by either making nut milks or nut butters or even just sprinkling them over some pastas or over salads. Then vegetables are also a great source of protein. There is green peas, there is mushrooms, there is broccoli, there is spinach and there are so many other leafy greens. Then the next biggest source of protein comes from our grains. We have our whole wheat and then we have our ancient grains. The ancient grains comprises of the whole range of millets and pseudo millets such as amaranth, which is rajgira, and buckwheat, which is kuttu. Now these grains can be consumed in the form of flour, they can be sprouted and they can also be used in the form of rice, especially the millets and the pseudo millets. Another great source of protein comes in the form of sprouts. So we as Indians, we use a lot of sprouts in our breakfasts. We have our mung beans, we have our moat. We can even sprout kabuli chana, hara chana. Even the millets and in the pseudo millets can be sprouted and they can be used in the form of sprouted flours. Last but not the least, my favorite form of protein is sattu, which is the poor man's protein. It is nothing but roasted chana powder and it can be used in so many various ways as a filling for your parathas, as a drink and also can be made into energy balls with dates. If you wish to know how to use sattu in your daily lives, then I have a YouTube video of how to make a nutritious summer drink made out of sattu.
What a valuable insight from Payal and Abhishek. Abhishek is my current trainer and it's a real pleasure doing workout with him. Do follow him on Insta and choose your food wisely. It really matters for healthy body and healthy mind. Stay healthy. Sukhi Bhava.